had snow flurries a little bit earlier, and I decided, just flurries, very little. I had to do a couple things, and then I figured I would come over and work in the field, filling in the holes, or filling in our waterway. I leave the house and this started. It's snowing, raining, just sideways. So I guess I'm not doing anything that I planned on doing today. Gotta love the Pennsylvania weather. I was gonna split some wood, something productive. Guess maybe I'll go clean the garage. And here's the washout. This is the end of it. This is the bottom. It's actually pretty flat right here. This is kind of our trail around the field. There's a big culvert pipe right there. It's kind of covered up by grass. But as you can see here, this is the low spot. It kind of takes a turn up and then S-bends around that way. And it keeps snaking around some of the hills that we have in this. It's just rolling hills. It's kind of cool that we have through this field. But this low spot has been washing out, and I'm going to take care of it with a waterway. There's some big boulders in there, as you can see up there a little ways. There's two big rocks in there. I'm going to pull them out. We're actually going to sell some of the rocks. I have some people interested in buying some of the rocks, so I told them to pull the big stuff out, put it aside. But he's going to dig the sides in, level it off, and kind of dish it out. It already has a little bit of a dish to it, but I want it nice and smooth. Probably about 15 feet from center each way, so about 30 feet total. And we're going to fill in this trench, dish it out all the way up through. It's probably, I don't know, 600 yards, if not more. And I'm going to plant a hay grass. I'm not sure what. If you guys have any kind of good suggestions, I don't know if any of the hay grass has better root system that would be better for a waterway. It's new to me, so if you have any suggestions on a good hay grass to plant that's good for animals, but also has a good root system that would help keep the soil intact for our waterway. You'll see him pretty soon. He's gonna take over on the camera and doing this work. It's a good way to finish the day, but that's where the waterway goes down through there. We haven't even got to this portion yet, but all the way through here. You can't tell, it's actually pretty steep through here. It doesn't look that bad on camera, but all the way up through there is some brush growing, and then it goes up to the left and then back up towards that house where that pipe is that I got to repair and fill that whole thing in. So this is the waterway we're going to be working on, that I'm going to be planting that orchard grass and some oats. And my gravel yard's up here, and right there, can't really see it, but that's the wood. Oh shoot, that's the wood the Amish got me over the last 2 days. There's got to be at least 10 cords in there, if not more. It's a circle, so it's like that big the whole way around. It's pretty nice. Yeah, if you have Amish around you, I mean, we had all these woods logged, and there's wood laying everywhere, and then you have all the treetops. I have the Amish come in and cut up all the treetops into usable firewood, so make more money off of what you have laying out there that would just rot. got a few jobs going on today. Of course, we did hauling, gravel, topsoil, all that, mulch. I had Brandon here on the mini excavator working on the Waterway. Got a good bit done. It's kind of time consuming. We have a ways to go still, a few hundred yards, but I want to get started and I want to get the seed planted as we go to keep the erosion from happening. So basically all we've done, I show you the pictures, deep ditch worn in here all the way up through the low spots in between these hills in this field. We filled them in and leveled it out. We're kind of dishing it out. He got it a little flat up here. I'd like it a little bit more dished, but it'll be fine. I'm planting oats and orchard grass. So the oats will grow faster and help get the root system established while the orchard grass catches up. And then the oats will, of course, will die off and we'll be left with the orchard grass to harvest, or not harvest, but I'm gonna let it grow. I'll brush hog it. If one of the neighbors wants to cut it and bale it, they can, but they'll get a few bales off of it, nothing crazy. Anyways, so I'm gonna go ahead. I just bought a disc. I gotta go pick it up. I wish I had the disc. I could run it down here and make a real nice seed bed, but it's pretty nice. And then I'm just gonna use a hand spreader, like a food plot, to seed this. I have my grain drill. I'm not dragging it down here, just to make a couple swipes up here, and I think I'll get better coverage with the hand spreader. So it was $100 for the orchard grass, 25 pounds, and I think $20 for the oats. This is not the fast way to do it, that's for sure. But I'm not gonna drag my grain drill down here. Well, it's a 30-minute drive normally, so it'd probably take an hour towing it down here just to do like 4 passes. I don't know, 500-600 yards. I'll just do a little bit by hand each day that we work on it. Oats and orchard grass. Worked on the Waterway some more today. They're roughing in that area up there, getting the ravine filled in. This area is ready to plant down here. I've planted this already. I got to get more straw. I put straw down over to the road, and yeah, it's coming along. Needs to be done like yesterday, but it'll be nice when it's finished. Probably about almost halfway. I guess. They were working on that area up there, getting it pushed in. There's still a little bit of water down there, and a couple areas down on the bottom here need to dry out and get packed down. They're still a little soft, but this was where one of the logging roads came across. They're bringing the horses across it some, and then there's another trail right up there. So they got a good bit of progress done today. A lot of planting to do.